Oops. Excuse me for this scene, but what you're seeing here is exactly what I was doing when I got the idea to create a new kind of quiver. You know, I said to myself that I will not flush such a brilliant idea. Stay with me, I will show you what I mean by that. Hi, my name is Gaston Hull, President of Dr. Stirrup Company, and I'd like to show you a major change in the design of the quiver. In fact, this is the rebirth of the quiver itself. The name for this new quiver is ArroLok. I chose that name because it really locks your arrows in the quiver. Thanks to this, you won't lose your arrows ever again. This new quiver is available in 3 or 5 arrow model. These two models are available for compound bows and crossbows. You also have the option to carry your ArroLok with the new hip quiver adapter. This new quiver is completely adjustable, and for the first time in the quiver's history, you have the option to install your quiver on the opposite side of your sighting kit. So you will get the perfect balance when you are hunting with your compound bow. As of colors, for now the only available color is black, but there will be more colors to come. In the following videos you will see the ArroLok and the zero tilt bracket in action. Now stay with me, watch carefully, and you won't believe what you will see. Thank you. The ArroLok quiver is different than any other quiver on the market because it holds your arrows by both of their hands. That means no more single or double rubber grips in the middle. It also means that you have the option to use nano size arrows to some large magnum size arrows without any problem. You know, it's about time to stop fighting to push these arrows and the rubber grips. Now let me open the hood of the ArroLok. You see here we have a spring-loaded piston with a rubber receiver. This receiver takes care of field point, mechanical, and also fixed broadheads up to 1.5 inch in diameter. To remove an arrow, you simply need to push it towards the hood and then move the knock of your arrow out of the rubber receiver right here at the bottom. Little pressure is needed to remove an arrow or to hold it in place, and the ArroLok quiver. You see here the small stainless steel spring I'm using to make this design works. It's stupidly simple, like this toilet paper holder. The ArroLok is the most adjustable quiver on the market. The crossbow version can hold arrow from 16 to 24 inches, while the compound bow version can hold arrows from 26 to 34 inches. It's very easy to adjust the attachment so that your quiver does not protrude from your compound bow. Simply unscrew these 4 screws and slide the attachment up or down on the main frames. That frame is made of extruded aircraft grade aluminum. And now for the first time you will see a quiver that can do a complete 360-degree rotation. There is absolutely nothing like this on the market. This attachment contains 60 notches. Each of these notches are spaced at 6 degrees each, which gives you a total adjustability of 360 degrees. You know, it's simply impossible for any other quiver on the market to do better than the ArroLok on adjustability. Thank you. The ArroLok is the only quiver on the market that has a built-in knock and fletching guard. With this quiver, it's not only impossible to load an arrow, but you also have full protection for your fletching on the back and on each side of the quiver. And you will have also full protection for your nocks. This way, your nocks won't catch any dirt, leaves, or any small twigs it touches. This will also protect your lighted knock if your quiver accidentally hits something. Having a quiver without that bottom protection is like carrying a rake in the woods. The arrows will get stuck onto anything it touches. And even worse, you could lose an arrow at $50 a piece. It's not funny, you know. Unlike any other quiver on the market, the ArroLok prevents your arrow from wobbling because it holds them by both of their hands with a small amount of pressure. See that design in action. It's a very simple design but efficient, like the toilet paper holder. Attaching the ArroLok to your bow is very simple, quiet, and easy. On the quiver, there are 2 male taper shape rod. To install the quiver onto your bow, push those 2 taper rods into the 2 female holes. These holes are tapered like the quiver rods, so when the 2 pieces connect together, there is absolutely no gaps between the parts. That's why it's so solid and quiet. Now, to secure both of the pieces, simply pull this rubber bungee and slide it over this hook. This will keep the ArroLok in place. It's very easy to do and it's stupidly simple. We have the same design on the crossbow quiver and ready to fit most crossbows model. Thank you. Hi, you see here a compound bow with an ArroLok mounted on the side kit. Since the creation of the quiver, which is more than 60 years ago, everybody has been installing their quiver on the right side of their compound bow for the right-handed shooter and on the left side for left-handed shooter. The problem with this setup is that all the weight is located on the same side of the bow. You can see here on this bow the side kit and the quiver. All that weight makes the compound bow lean to the right as well as backwards when the arrow leaves the bow. Also, to compensate that weight, you don't have the choice. You must apply pressure onto the grip so your bow tilts to the left. All of this together kills the accuracy of the shot. Now, see how the bow reacts when I move the ArroLok on the zero tilt bracket on the left side. It's magical. No more tilting. You see the bow is at a perfect 90 degrees with the ground, and as a bonus, the bow tips toward the ground. All of that is done without any pressure from the hand on the grip. From now on, you have the option to practice your shooting and go hunting with your quiver mounted on your bow at any time. Also, you see here that the quiver is not stuck between your legs and the bow when you sit on your tree stand. Now the quiver is on top of your bow, so it is very easy to remove an arrow for a shot, and all that thanks to the zero tilt brackets. Thank you. Here in Canada, I had a lot of requests for a hip quiver adapter. My hip quiver adapter is designed to work with the ArroLok Quiver. It comes with the ArroLok quick attachment. It fits on the left or the right side of your body. One nice feature of that hip quiver adapter is that it gives you the option to swing your ArroLok at 180 degrees. See what I do with the quiver when comes the time, for example, to sit on a stump or on top of the ground. You see, I want to sit. It's impossible. Just move here, and it works. Without that feature, the bottom hand of the quiver will touch the ground every time, and unlike other hip quiver, you don't have to remove it from your belt to sit on something. I remove it, very easy to do. Also, for hunters who don't want to leave their ArroLok quiver on their crossbow or on their compound bows when they hunt from a tree stand, I have some tree stand mount bracket. They will come with the rubber bungee, and without any screws. You see here on the bracket we have two openings. That's where you will screw your own screws when will come the time to install your brackets against the tree. They will be for sale in quantity of 1 or in 6-pack. The 6-pack option will give you 6 brackets for the price of 5 brackets. And finally, I want to thank you for watching my video, and I welcome you to see all my product line at drstewart.com. Thank you very much for watching. Bye-bye.